Legend Riders vs. Dark Riders. Chou Kamen Rider Taisen. Chapter 5. Rejoice! Happily shouts Toshi, as he comes to his master, Tatsuguraku Onxi's side after he transformed, the one who inherits the power of the Dark Kamen Riders, and to guide his organization to the path of destruction, is Tatsuguraku Onyx, Kamen Rider Dark End. Now, prepare to meet your fate, shouts Kamen Rider Dark End, as the 5 Kamen Riders put their drivers to their waist, with Vice transferring back into Iki's body. We won't let you conquer this world, or the other Kamen Rider worlds, Henshin, shouts Hataru, as he and his successors transform into Kamen Riders Gotchard, Jeets, Rivi, Vice, Saber, and 001, before attacking Dark End. While Doshi observes the battle, the 6 Reiwa Riders manage to overpower Dark End, until he starts to get back up. Didn't I tell you? All of you are useless to face against me. He then pulls out his dark version of the Legend Ride Magnum, the Dark Ride Magnum, as he inserts 4 Dark Rider cards to it one at a time. Kamen Riders cross Jeets, Daimon, Storius, and Dark Zero. Dark End then pulls the trigger, summoning the 4 Dark Riders to confront the Reiwa Riders. I don't believe it. Kuraku's more like Kaguya, but becoming a Kamen Rider of Destruction? Did Kemi Shocker copy the same devices that Kaguya has? Asked Gotchard. I don't know, said Saber, but we gotta stop him so that we could get to our friends. The Reiwa Riders battle against their respective enemies, while Gotchard continues to face Dark End, taking him to the other side of Tokyo. As the latter says, Gotchard, since your world has the power of the Ride Kemi cards, I will use them to cause destruction in your world. You will never use chemis for evil. If you do, I'll make you pay. Hopper 1. Steamliner. Time to evolve. Just as he commands, the 2 chemis evolved into Crosshopper and Tenliner respectively, as Gotchard attaches the 2 to his Gotchard driver and transforms into Platina Gotchard, making Dark End integering. I see, but that power won't be a match to my other power that you have witnessed. He then pulls out the Kamen Rider Dread Chemi card and inserts it to his driver, before pulling the levers to become Kamen Rider Destructive Dread and attacks Gotchard, who was shocked upon the card of Dread. He can also transform into riders similar to Kaguya, you copycat. Meanwhile, Kamen Riders Vulcan, Blades, Jean, Nago, and Buffa are battling the monsters and the Dark Riders at Yokohama, just as Majot arrives to aid them. Rin, you made it. Happily shouts Nago. Thanks, and sorry, Hataru is having an introduction meeting with your friends back at Tokyo. No, you're fine, at least we made new allies to the team like you, explains Blades. But once they come back from that meeting, the Chemi Shocker will be toast by us, the invincible Reiwa Kamen Riders. Happily shouts Jean, as her inner demon, Lovekop, cheers them on, before Vulcan says, as for that, for ruining Golden Week, we will crush the organization once and for all. This made Buffett to like Vulcan's attitude. I agree, let's crush them into pieces. Meanwhile, Kamen Riders Valkyrie, Espada, Live, and Tycoon are taking down the villains in the other city of Yokohama, just as Valverat arrives. Hey, it's Spanner, said Tycoon. Sorry for the hold-up. Hataru is having a meeting with your friends. It's okay. Usually happens the first time around in your world, explains Live. We can take that as a delay note, adds Tycoon. Until then, they will come back as promised, explain Espada. For now, continue fighting against the monsters, destroying targets, explains Valkyrie, as the 11 Kamen Riders continue to fight against the villains. Back at Tokyo, the 5 Reiwa Riders in their super forms manage to defeat the Dark Riders with their finishers. Now let's go help Hataru, said Jeets, as they head to where he and Dark End are at, as the latter defeats Gotchard, transforming him back to his Steam Hopper form, before transforming back into Dark End, as he points his Dark Ride Magnum at the hero. Now, this is where it ends here. The first rider to be exterminated from this world, die. Dark End was about to kill Gotchard, until the former got shot by the arriving Kamen Rider Legend, holding the Legend Ride Magnum. Well, looks like I came in late to help, did I? This made Dark End angry. Kaguya, you fool, Wait, did you two know each other? Asked Gotchard. You stay out of this. Shouts Dark End, angrily. Kaguya is my enemy. Well, never actually got to meet you in person. Bring it. Happily shouts Legend, as the two battle it out, while Gotchard observes the battle while trying to stand up from his injuries. The two transform into different Kamen Riders during the battle. Gorgeous Ribki vs Destructive Ruga, and Gorgeous Game vs Destructive 15. At the end, Legend gets defeated by the hands of Dark End, as he walked towards the fallen hero, who transforms. Kaguya, you shouldn't have interfered with my plan, as for the main reason why I despise you, but now that I've took the advantage to take you down, your world will be destroyed by me and the Kemi Shocker, starting with you. That's fine. I was going to die anyway now that I can't bring salvation to this world. This made Gotchard in horror upon the words that Legend said. What are you saying? You can't just let Kemi Shocker to destroy my world. Well, it's going to happen soon enough. Now die, Kaguya warts. Shouts Dark End, as he charges his Dark-Eyed Magnum with his own card to point at Legend, making Gotchard to scream. No, just then, Dark End gets shot again, but this time, by the arriving mysterious Kamen Rider. Well, seems like I can't let you destroy the Kamen Rider worlds to yourself. This made the three riders to found out who it was, with Gotchard and Kaguya amazed, while Dark End furious, because I will decide if this world needs to be destroyed or not. Kamen Rider Decade, the destroyer of worlds.